I know what it's like to want to make a name for yourself. To be on the road, grinding. Success don't come easy. You gotta fight for it.
Roman, you've been saying it for weeks. You've got a KO problem. Put that title on the line, and you and I settle this like men.
You already know what the tribal chief's gonna do. I'm gonna smash him.
You fear me because you don't know what to expect from me.
I'm just gonna stop you right there.
Belair and Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. It's about to pop off.
Better hope you got ice in them veins, because if you freeze under pressure, it could be lights out.
Know this, son. When the lights go out, you should run.
Bray Wyatt, LA Knight. The pitch black match.
This gig is all about seizing the moment. So tonight, when opportunity knocks on your door, man, you kick that thing down. 30 men, 30 women. 2 epic matches.
Line them up. Throw them over.
The winners punch their ticket to the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
I have got goosebumps right now.
So, who's ready to make a name for themselves?
Legacies will be written and dreams will come true. The time is now.
Let's rumble!
We are officially on the road to WrestleMania.